Morning friends, I'm back on the Cantonment Bill 2020. These are the proposed amendments which I had raised in a very subjective manner, but I am even talking to you on these very basic sections. So now we will talk of sections further on from 207 to 221. These are related to new building. Whoever re-erects any building in cantonment shall apply for a sanction to the cantonment authorities. For this purpose of this act, a person shall be deemed to erect and re-erect a building who, for the purpose of this chapter, repairs and repair work shall be meaning in the following para. Now, 144 has come back in 207 section. Erection, re-erection, addition and alteration. Any internal partition wall which does not involve subdivision of a property. A parapet wall, conines or a chhajja within the boundaries of the permissible. So these are all areas which they say come under the erection and re-erections. Provided that the total height of the parapet wall should not be greater to the bylaws of your cantonment. Repairing of staircases. Whitewashing and painting has fallen in this section. Re-roofing the surface of an existing floor. Minor repairs and recasting of an existing damaged roof without changing the character and the dimension of such roof. Erection of a false ceiling in any floor or air conditioning, lighting and decorative purposes. This is what SK Bose had said in under 144. Plastering and patchwork of your area. Providing or closing of internal doors, windows and ventilators which does not get light or sunlight into your rooms. Replacing of fallen bricks and stones in your premises. Repair and renewing of plumbing, sanitary and utility services in the cantonment. Repairing of boundary wall. Installation of air conditioners, water tanks, solar panels, solar operated water heaters, any other devices of similar nature which are governed by the new laws of the Government of India. Any other activity that deemed to be in the nature of repair and repair works may be specified in bylaws. Material alteration, now B part says, shall mean any work of substantial nature and which does not include anything which is being defined in repairs of subsection A. So, 144 is also become redundant, which is 139 in 1924. What are we doing? What are we actually asking for? Friends, I am only trying to tell you 100 years have gone down the line. There has been no association which has actively worked. Or where after independence our present regimes from 1947 have asked these associations to be kind of an official representations to these. I attended a parliamentary committee meeting of when Satpal Maharaj ji was the chairman. Then later with Pankaj Mahindru of Agra, I attended when Raj Babbar ji was the chairman. What are we all doing? Where are those minutes of those meetings? They're not made available. They're not made public in those respective cantonments. So under section 139 of this act should be inscribed, and it will be the residents to prove that what actually was standing on the building and not the cantonment board. So we should only submit a site plan, because generally when it comes up to the cantonment board or the defense estate office, they very easily say we don't have any sanction plan of a building. Or let's fix this tax superintendent. Every year when he comes to value a property, he should make a plan of a building. Every room should be drawn in that master plan of the building. That's not done. Now coming to section 221, which says restricting the use of a building. So again it has how a building is to be used. Section 1A, section B, C, convert, fall, whatever, to any person who contravenes the provisions in subsection 1. Now this section is somewhat similar to section 244 of 2006. And in the same, the courts have ruled under penalization under section 3 of the General Clauses Act 1897 कि no penalty can be retrospectively, whether criminal or civil. So what are we doing? Are we saying the CEO has he managed to demolish or got the ultra vires of section 244? No. He should have. Why? So we must try and implead our representatives or MLAs or MPs of our cantonment. Look, in the 2020 bill, do not get this 221 section and 244. Why? Because of the Cantonment House Accommodation Act 23 under section 11A. No notice shall be served under section 6 and 8 to an house which has been preoccupied by under section 10 as a hospital, bank, hotel, shop or a school. So that means these all doings which I just said were allowed to be done in the cantonments in 1924 or 1923 or 1864. But now they are not being. And now if you do them under 244, you are subjected to fines which run into crores. So friends, it is better if we ask the regime and the parliamentary committees to make this section 221 ultra vires. So these conclusions have been given to you. I have subjected some sections. Now I'll just very quickly rebrush what was 2020 bill saying, which is having 326 sections against 360 sections in the Cantonment Act 2006. And you'll be surprised in 1924 we had just 292 sections. So we are just amending something from 1924 to 2006, but just look at the plight. 1924 Act was amended after some 80-85 years in 2006, but the 2006 Act is amended after 15 years only. So this is what we are making. To begin, we started with 45 sections in 1864. In 1889, these sections were reduced to 33. In 1910, it was brought to 32. All of a sudden, in 1924, these sections were increased to a figure of somewhere 294. So what are we all doing? Let's just ask one thing. Please, I request you with my folded hands. And all those people who may not be liking me either, who have a different association platform, please get together and just seek for local self-government rights under the constitutional amendments of 74-75. That's all. I'm not going to say anything more on this. This bill, amendments, everything para-wise, subject-wise, section-wise is on my website. Thank you. Good day.